In the spring of 2019, Talent to Lead brought together mid-career leaders and executive mentors from across Canada. In its third year, T2L leaders were selected from Indigenous, racialized, and official language minority communities. Gatherings took place in Montreal, Vancouver, Edmonton, and Toronto, and participants discussed key issues impacting their work in the cultural sector today. The following video captures the highlights of these discussions.
I think that we all know that arts leadership is in crisis. So I feel that there are so many really talented mid-level managers that are not being stewarded the way that they should be in terms of like a succession plan, and then are losing their appeal in the arts and culture and then going into more mainstream corporate. So we're really losing great talent for two reasons. First, I think in terms of pay structure, and the other one is professional development in terms of really stewarding the next generation that will lead the next generation of arts and culture in Canada.
We need to allow the next generation of mid-management to take on these new roles, to allow them the freedom to express themselves and how they manage things.
I think the thing about today is that it's very fast-paced and ever-changing. And so if you've been in a position for a long time, the world has changed lots, even in the past few years. So how can you be responsive to today and society today?
You know, an organization can very well bring younger, diverse staff into the organization, but they often handcuff them with the plans that these younger people would like to attempt and try to initiate.
You know, some people in the HR world are very much on the cusp and on the cutting edge of being inclusive. But also, though, they're hampered by perhaps leadership that doesn't necessarily drink the same Kool-Aid that they're drinking. So not only does it have to come from top down and from down to top, but it also has to be able to go out this way as well. So you're managing up and down, but also being able to manage across. Right. So I think we need to find ways to better nourish, nurture, foster the talent that is inherent in Canada, so that the next generation or our next generation, when we're long gone, arts and culture continues to flourish. So it really is this fundamental shift, and so people in HR have a ginormous task in front of them to be able to lead, advocate, nourish, support. It's going to be quite fascinating to see what happens in the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly, in terms of